The Fiend of Fleet Street solved the case of the missing detective Murphy.
Ah, this is one that's most promising.
An important detective is missing. Skullduggery is surely afoot.
Solve it, and I'll write it up quick as you please.
Good day.
Redwick, Umberline again. Detective
He's a
Martin.
friend of mine. The whole station is out looking for him as we speak. Ironically, he came here on an investigation himself. Seems several people have gone missing in this part of town.
Missing
We've had reports of missing people over the last few months. Detective Murphy is just the most recent and the only one who's anybody to speak of.
Blues. Woman's jacket. Okay, jacket made of soft brush leather, decorated with diamond-shaped bolts. Manure. A sack of manure for plants. Examination shows that small bits of bone are mixed in. One appears to be a human knuckle.
I should go back and ask about this.
Wow. Human knuckle. Here is something also. Leather bag, made of pale leather. On the bottom is fading green image. It appears to be a cross of some sort. Detective
I
Murphy.
saw him going into the barber shop when I was on my way to work. In this kind of neighborhood, people come and go.
That's like barber shop, okay, but like not much anyway. Murphy.
An odd man indeed. He spent a fair amount of time in here, poking around.
Manure.
George delivers that to us. It's amazing. The flowers just grow and grow.
Manure. Who's George?
Sweet boy. Constantly giving my assistant gifts, a jacket, a handbag, and so on.
What do you know about missing people?
Some people around town just seem to vanish. It is mysterious.
Let's ask her about George then. Tell me about George.
George is my sweetheart. I think he plans to propose marriage soon. Maybe even today.
Even today. Look at that. What a coincidence. Or she's telling her to herself like every day. Bill. The bills paid several from George for meat delivery. It seems Mrs. Moffat pays promptly and gets a good deal from George. Good deal. Crate of meat. Crate of meat with no label. The meat smells a little
That's
odd.
unusual.
Yes. Mrs. Moffat, baker of meat pies. Hate meat pies. I think I hate. I mean, like, what are meat pies?
Blazes was that for?
Are those the thing, like, for real?
Falling apart. And the people are turning into animals. The beasts
Meat
in the
pie.
Queen's menagerie are better behaved than this lot.
Okay, I love meat pies. I wasn't like aware. We call it totally differently. I was expecting something weird. Yeah, I know, delicious, right? Yeah, I know. I got hungry, damn it. Actually, tomorrow's gonna be meat pie here. Like cheese, meat, and dough. Detective Murphy, tell me about him.
He was in here asking about missing people. Bought a meat pie, he did. Stayed and chatted for a few minutes, then headed off to the barber.
It's like pie is kinda misguiding. I expect pie to be, you know, sweet. I mean, we call it totally differently because we have like pie is a ciasto. And meat pie is a zapiekanka. Totally different thing. Meat.
George delivers meat from the pies. Lovely lad. I pay on delivery. I believe he picks it up from a local butcher shop.
Turning into animals. The beasts
What about missing people?
I'm told that some people have gone missing, but I don't know anything about it.
Butcher shop. Suspect. John who? John Butcher.
You mean the annoying bloke nosing around? I told him to sod off.
To sort of. Once again. Are you sure she's been making meat pies from people dead bodies? Damn.
I
If
pride
that's true.
myself on the quality of the beef I sell. Somebody selling cheap around here, though, my sales have dropped off.
Let me have a George.
George? I don't know any George.
He doesn't know, and George. Damn. Okay, barber shop, and leather shop. So Choppy, you're saying that's her. Okay. Okay, might be true. It's like a little fast to accuse. Anyway, we have to talk with everyone. Detective
He
Murphy.
came in asking lots of questions. I believe I answered them to his satisfaction.
Missing people.
I suppose there are a few people I haven't seen in a while.
Wow.
Why
George.
would you want to know about him? Stupid boy.
have a family.
He does deliver tan leather on occasion, but I really have very little to do with him.
Take it out on him.
This is nothing.
Don't hit me
Are you here to
anymore.
stop?
There are clues. On the second floor. Leather working tools, a collection of sharp knives and strong thick needles, also several awls, some of which would be used to punch distinctly shaped holes. Like on the leather back. George delivery. Leather scrap, a sheet of lighter leather with a diamond-shaped hole in it. Okay. Doesn't give me anything. Doesn't ring any bell right now. Here's the same thing. Razors, sharpened by bear's razors. Nice. And here, oh, blood. Blood, several drops of blood. Someone has stepped in it,
Now
leaving
that
a
I've seen
trail.
this, I should ask more questions.
Who stepped here? It's a question. Finney Sword Bearer. Detective Murphy.
Yeah, I gave him a trim. He asked no-ended questions. When I cut his hair, I notices a tattoo right at the base of his neck. A green Celtic cross it was.
So, does it mean something? Missing people.
You're right. Several people have disappeared over the past months. Some of them were customers of mine.
Blood.
I'm trying to quit drinking. Sometimes my hand shakes when I'm given a shave.
Nice. Nice. I won't be coming here.
George was in here earlier, getting an haircut. He wanted to look nice for his girl. He's been seeing Joanna from the flower shop for some time now. Said he's finally saved up enough money to pop the question.
Ladies, gentlemen, step over here and have a wondrous wear. Come step
ledger. A list of pickups and drop-offs. The pickups are mysterious, the drop-offs are.
Start a fight, away with you, or you will be sorry.
Meet the reverse and delivered to.
Start a fight with me.
This is no place for a chap like you.
You are not welcome.
Get away, guys.
Let me alone. I'll do anything.
Away.
Just please let me go.
Away your head. Come on. A list of pickups and drop-offs. The pickups are mysterious. The drop-offs
What do
are.
you want from me? I'll give you anything. Anything you ask. Mercy. Let me go.
Away. A list of pickups and drop-offs. The pickups are mysterious, the drop-offs are. Meat delivered to bakery. Manure to florist. Leather to Tobias. Leather delivered to leather worker. The total show a thriving business, but the supplier gets most of the money. Ooh, wow. And footsteps from the window. Was it assassin? What the hell? Let's see the book first. Diary. A diary entry indicating that George is becoming increasingly suspicious concerning his deliveries. Now that I have enough set aside to propose to Joanna, I've written to a detective about my suspicion regarding the true source of the products I deliver. George is very recently dead. His chest has a puncture wound, a diamond-shaped hole. Where was it? Leather shop. Is it this guy? He doesn't know a George, like what the hell?
He was coming too close to figuring out where all those people went. They got parceled out to the baker, the florist, and me.
You very cleverly puzzled that one out. A very unpleasant crime. Perfect for one of Mr. Raymond's penny dreadfuls.
Fiend of Fleet Street. Even a dedicated detective can ruin Adrift when a nefarious business is afoot. Was Detective Murphy getting too close to a secret source of raw goods? A leather worker was in habit of doing away with local folk, flaying them and then chopping them up. He had the skin tanned for leather, the bones ground up to sell as manure, and the bloody flesh sold to supply pie shops with a cheap meat. Nice. All delivered by the unwitting character George. Thus did the fiend take macabre pleasure in seeing his victim happily consumed by the citizens of Fleet Street. So yeah, meat pie. Nice. Done it. $2,000, I believe it won't be enough to anything that we're interested in. But there's another one. So the question is, are we doing this or this? Let's do friendly competition. Yeah, they're making pies from the meat and from the skin of the people. Why not? You hear them. It was the cheapest option. Though the leather was pale, the meat was smelly. It's our business, right? Yeah, I know. We just have to be sure that, you know, we know what were the mistakes of our competitors. We can avoid them. The mission is gonna be with Jack, so let's change her to Jack. Jacob. It's a Jacob. He has actually a lot of things to upgrade, like bolts. Yeah, bolts, not so much. Not so much those things. Is there another belt? No, but most important. Like, most important skills, 14 points. Adrenaline. Increase the rate at which your health regenerates. Good. Execute. Stun enemy with a space, then perform a tool combo with F to execute them. To execute them, inflicting massive damage. So you can you actually execute without a kill. You might execute without a kill, I guess. Execute 2. Enemies who see you perform an execution are frightened, causing them to break their defense state. Seems helpful. And since we actually can carriage to drive accelerator, yeah, because there's an option that we're gonna drive with a Jacob, a cart, so we need to upgrade them as much as possible.
Top.
Whoa. It was burning yesterday, it still burns. It's burning. Friendly competition, Jacob introduced himself to Pearl Hathaway, chief competitor of the historic omnibus company owned by Malcolm Milner. Are you there? What's your name? Hello? Hello?
Miss Attaway.
Yes, may I? Oh. Splendid. You're here
Splendid.
to murder me.
I what?
No matter. Everyone has a price. Is this enough?
I'm not here to kill you.
And what's your game?
Mr. Starrick and the Milner Company have blocked your ambitions long enough. I have a business proposition for you.
Wonderful. Come with me. We have much to discuss, Mr.
Jacob Fry. At your service.
Truer words were never spoken.
This is like taken from a Polish movie. The best Polish comedy ever. There was also the name is Killer. There also was a guy who was actually going to meet a lady, a woman, and she was afraid he's going to kill her. And she said, like, she asked about the price, and he said, like, I'm not here to kill you. So, why are you here? And he said, like, I have a proposition for you. Like, the dialogue is like so close to each other. Like, I need to find this. Like, I need to compare if actually someone saw the same thing. I mean, this is a Polish comedy, so it's not popular, but like Polish comedy from 1998 or something like that. And the comedy is much older. I'm sure they didn't like steal the dialogue, but still like.
As to take the reins.
This is
You
it
must
reminded me
understand I've received
instantly.
threats against my life. Malcolm Milner has all but waged war on me since Mr. Starrick bought out his company. And no offense, I hope, but you do look the king tackler.
I doubt I shall ever recover from such a slight.
What then is your interest in my redemption, Mr. Fry?
I sense an opportunity that will benefit us both.
Do you?
Is that so hard to believe?
Whatever your intentions, it will be quite the tonic to strike back against Milner and Starrick. I have worked like a troubadour.
That's one of Milner's.
I can't lose another bus.
Okay, I was saved Mr. Milner, but I'm not sure, but I failed it. Omnibus Row schedule of message. Wiseman reports to a storage yard tonight for a special task force.
Keep moving.
What am I supposed to do right now?
That's
Okay, continue.
Walk on, girl.
Yeah.
Slow down. Who's a good horse? You are.
Malcolm Milner. Starrick's puppet himself.
Careful, you twats! This park scene needs to make it to the Attaway depot.
He thinks he can burn my buses. Let's give him a taste of his own medicine.
Let's give him the whole damn bottle. We'll turn Milner's park scene against him. But I'll need help from our gang.
Such entrepreneurial instinct, Mr. Fry. I shall leave you to it.
Find a way to destroy the omnibus. You're speaking to Jacob.
Just a shame. I don't know what happened to the driver. I just passed him on the Milner. That was a week ago. I don't know what happened to the driver. I just passed him on the Milner. That was a week ago.
Hands up! I'll gut you like a fish!
The end result is that she's got fewer people.
Wow, he killed a 9 level guy. What the hell? Okay. All of them are dead. Like... Nice.
Exhausted.
Push the car full of explosives.
Heave ho, Jacob.
I'm mashing the button.
Primed and ready.
Okay. 9 seconds. Escape the area. Actually, I want to see it from the close distance. Nice.
How's How's that for a taste?
I can see Milner's stock price plummeting already. You're hired. Oh, I have more business planned for us both. Drop a note to my secretary to make an appointment, and I shall reveal the next step in our scheme.
I don't actually work like that.
I have a job. Save Miss Hathaway omnibus driver from his pursuer. Nah, we failed. Don't despair though. That's no problem. He was like, let's do this. But we're gonna do one more mission today, but why not two? Oh, nice. Pearl Hathaway, there's no much info about her. Not much is recorded in history books about Pearl prior to her inheritance of the Hathaway family's stagecoach company upon her father's retirement. She transitioned the company from goods delivery to a private transportation service. But her success was not Uber. Subsequently, she made another business transition, changing from private stagecoaches to public omnibuses. Thus, Hathaway Transport was born to immediate success and Malcolm Milner's ire. Oh, they're giving me such weak weapons right now. Hey, an explosive and Frank Morris has found the Templar stash of explosive and will stop at nothing to acquire it.
They're moving the shipment, but we must go now. There's a carriage on the next corner. If we hide within, they'll drive us right to it.
Okay.
I'll hide inside it. You're going home.
Go home.
Home? Back to a cold and cheerless house where I'll wear black gloves and sport a weed on my hat for a year.
I don't care.
Then I'll return to the factory like a small cog in the great wheel of capital? No. I want justice. I must have those explosives.
Nobody's laying their hands on the nitro, chum. Not you, not...
Okay. Whoa, 18 seconds, what the hell? 16.
These ones get to live. At least until they drive me to this factory.
I think that wasn't the idea. I was supposed to hide. What the hell? Okay. That's certainly not hiding, but...
Whoa, easy!
If we need hiding mission... we can't... Switch heavy. Oh god. Kill the Templars using nitroglycerin. We will fail it. Oh, those are the bad guys. Wow, they haven't even seen me.
I'm sorry, but my need is greater than you know. Justice will be done. Wait, don't...
Morris!
Poor sod.
All right. Better smash these crates before anyone else gets any bright ideas.
What the hell was that? Flying wooden, oh. You know what that thing is. Planks. Planks, wooden planks. Can I borrow? Thank you.
Slow down now.
There is a chest. We're gonna get this.
You're back. Mr. Morris, I see. I was afraid it would come to this. He was a good man, but even the best of us can lose our way when blinded by grief. Still, I thank you for preventing a greater tragedy.
Dun, 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 dun. £1,200, nice. This is it. This is it for today, guys.